Drone here. This is Airhawk's Thunderbolt, and we are going to get this in air. We're going to show you a little video. We're going to show you the flyability of this, and we're going to show you the range of this. All in all, this is a great drone. JGRC A10 is comparable to this. That was the first drone of this body style. I believe Airhawk cloned it and made it better. I'm not saying that because I like one company over the other. I'm saying that because I've flown both of them. I have both of them. I can't speak for the 2 megapixel that the JGRC H10 has because I don't have the camera on my JGRC, but I do have the camera on this, and as you can see, it's pretty good. I'm dealing with a 5 to 6 mile an hour wind that's blowing back towards us, so that's a little bit of jump that you're getting. But as far as quality, the quality's there. It's a quality cam. As far as range on this surpasses the H10 100-fold. The H10 has okay range, but once you get past that range, which it's not going to hit the range that this is at right now, I guarantee you that, it's a flyaway drone. When it disconnects from the controller, those propeller blades continue to spin for 3 to 5 seconds, I think. It might even be 7 seconds. And when you're that high up in altitude, it's gone. And you better have good eyesight and good perception to figure out where it is. This doesn't have that issue. Center of the screen, upper left is where the drone is. If you can't see it, put it in full screen. You should be able to see it clearly right now. Price tag, let's talk price. Amazon, this goes for about $99. The JGRC clone of this, you can get anywhere from $30 up to I think like $80 some with a 2 megapixel camera on Amazon. So which one should you get? Well, if you're not going for range and you want a dumbed down version of this, I would go with the JGRC. If you want more bang for your buck, especially if you're going to pay that $70 price on the JGRC, you want to go with this. As you can see, it flipped nice, it barrel rolls nice, the camera's nice on this, and range is ridiculous. I will show you more of that range. I'm going to take it basically right underneath the clouds here in a minute just to show you. But you're going to want to go with this. And why go with Airhawk? Anybody hear of Airhawk? Not too many people, I'm sure. Anybody hear of JGRC? Everybody's heard of JGRC. They're a well-known company, but that doesn't mean they surpass a new guy. A lot of times with these new guys, like Airhawk, they take a while to release products. I think this product, I heard it was coming out, and I think it took like 3 months for them to release it. The controller and the guts inside this pair to one another impeccably to where you can get the range that I'm showing you here. You can go basically up to them clouds, and that's right where I'm flying now isn't up to the clouds. I'll take it higher, I promise you that. So the price tag on this, you're looking at like $99. You can go on Groupon and get a little bit cheaper. You could also shop the internet and get a little bit cheaper. I choose to use Amazon just because they cover what you buy, and Airhawk sells directly on Amazon, and I can get a hold of Airhawk on Facebook. I've talked to them once before, and they're good guys. They have zero issues. If anything goes wrong, they want to know about it, and they take care of you. Look, see the distance there? That's high. No word to lie, that's high. And especially in 5 mile an hour wind, for it just not to zip away, because there's no cover up there. There's no trees, there's no buildings to block the wind. That's taking on all the wind, and I'm able to fly in it. So flyability, boom, 5 out of 5. The camera, I'm going to give the camera a 4 out of 5. You've seen the camera, it's pretty good. Could it be a little bit better? Yeah, it could be a little bit better, but this isn't a pro drone. This isn't a professional grade drone. This is still toy grade. The body construction, as I said, is just like that H10. They're almost identical. The only difference I'd say is the bottom of this is constructed a little bit better than the H10. The tops are almost identical, where it's that really thin plastic, but I believe it's good. I think the thin plastic is good. I've dropped the H10, I've dropped this, and have zero issues. Never cracked either of them. So as far as durability goes, they're pretty durable. And again, I'm throttling up and this thing's going. It's up. It has zero issues climbing. I like this drone a lot. So where can you get this? I've told you a couple places. Amazon, Groupon, you could search the internet. They're in Toys R Us now. You could actually go to Toys R Us, and on their shelves you should be able to find this. I believe Walmart has this online. In my stores I haven't been able to find it, but look at that, man. I mean, this is what I do on my side hobby. I fly, and if I could get all my quads to zip up that high and not have to worry about flyaways and not have to worry about transmission losses, that'd be epic. But sometimes you get what you pay for. Sometimes you have to pay a little bit extra to get a toy grade that'll go that high where you don't have to worry about it. I have toy grades that can kind of get close to that height where it's hitting that range, but I'm worried. I'm worried if a strong gust will hit it. I'm worried if it loses control, if it loses tack from the controller to the quad. Am I gonna have to chase it? Am I gonna have to go find it? I've flown this maybe 5 or 6 times. I've never had that issue, so definitely stamp on that, and that's a good catch. I love catching stuff like that. Kind of zoom past, you kill throttle and catch it. And again, I'm just resetting my camera here. I like to reset my camera because if the battery does ever completely die, I'm gonna lose my footage, and I don't like losing my footage. Only reason I'm not showing you more footage is because I'm zipping around in all crazy directions here, just showing you the flyability of this. And video is not that great when you're zipping around. Now, if you want to get good video, you want to get good stills, you kind of want to go up in altitude, hover, do a little pan around, do a little bit of left, a little bit of right, but you don't want to be zipping around like this because the camera has to constantly adjust, constantly try to focus, and it doesn't make good. As you can see, Cadillacs. I have 2 Cadillacs there. I have a car inside the garage. I have my Impala. I like cars too. Cars, drones, there's just a couple things that I like. And on the side, when I'm not buffing the cars or cleaning the cars or whatnot, I'm playing with drones. This is what I like to do. If you're looking for a drone, you're looking for one with good range, good camera, this might be the way to go. Is this a starter drone? I'd say it's a starter drone. Everybody's heard of SEMA too, SEMA X5 series. Most people start out with that. This kills the SEMA X5's range. Not by, I'd say probably by like, well actually I don't know how much because I've never hit the max range on this. I've hit the max range on the SEMA X5C, and this goes above it to where I'm comfortable flying it easy, maybe like 200 300 feet. So it's all in what you want. If you're looking for a starter quad that has limited range, this isn't really what you're going to be going for. Limited range, sometimes good for new flyers, that way you don't go too far, and if you can't figure out orientation. But if you're a new flyer and you think you can grasp this might be the way to go. If you're a veteran flyer and you're looking for a toy grade that you can shoot up in the air while you don't want to take your DJI Phantom, you don't want to take your Unic, you don't want to take the other pricier $500, $2,000 drones up, and you just want to screw around, this might be the way to go. I have a lot of drones. 90% of my drones are toy grade. I have another one coming in that's definitely professional grade, and I have one's borderline. I like flying toy grade. I like flying stuff like this, and I like flying drones that will fly like this. I'm jammer jawing here a lot, but I'm trying to give you a lot of information here. We're at the 8-minute mark here on a fully charged battery while recording 90% of the time. 8 minutes on a quad, that's epic flight time. I dig that. I like being up in there as long as possible without having to mod these things. Yeah, I've thrown 2 batteries on drones before and gotten half an hour flight time on a toy grade. This is the battery, yo. Again, I'm dealing with colder climate. I'm in northeast Pennsylvania, so I don't know if that's affecting the battery where it's lasting longer. And look at that, it's a spec. It's a spec. Look at that range. So I don't know if the cold's helping the battery or if it's hurting the battery. Again, I haven't been out long, so the battery shouldn't be frozen. I did charge it inside. I know one of my friends said lipos do freeze. We're above 32 degrees, so it shouldn't freeze regardless, but it is cold out here. My hands are cold. All in all, nice drone. I like green. This is green all over. That's just personal preference. I dig green, especially lime green. And also, the underneath is green, so it makes it easier to see up in the sky, because unless you have a weird climate, which I've never heard of, the sky should never turn green, and this thing should always stick out. You do have orientation lights on the bottom. You also have a beacon light in the front that kind of acts as a headlight. So at night, this is a great night flyer. If you don't see that beacon towards you, there's a good possibility the back end's towards you, and then you can orientate with your underlights. And again, there's your barrel roll. If you have any questions, please ask. I'm always happy to answer questions. All in all, this is kind of meat and potatoes drone with a good cam on it. Good cam, good range. You don't have altitude hold on this. You don't have GPS on this. It's your basic drone. It's a good starter drone. It's also a nice drone to fly even if you are a veteran flyer. I'm a veteran flyer and I dig flying this, and again, I've told you why I dig flying it. The range on it is ridiculous, and for it to be able to battle this 5-mile-an-hour wind like there's no wind and take a crash like that from a failed catch, and still get back in the air, I'm with it. So flyability, 5 out of 5. Range, 5 out of 5. Camera, 4 out of 5. Could definitely be a little bit better camera, but it's toy grade and also not paying $150, $200 for it. So you get what you pay for. $100 camera, it's 4 out of 5, and maybe even 3.5, 4 out of 5. You've seen it. You could rewind it and check it out. It's a decent camera. I mean, you're not shooting 1080p. I'm actually not sure the resolution of it. I would think it's a 2 megapixel camera, but I'm not sure of that. It's definitely a good camera. I'm happy with it. Again, if you guys have any questions whatsoever, don't feel free to ask them. Definitely get back to you. And happy drone flying. I mean, snow is coming for the northern hemisphere. I fly in the snow. This is going to be out in the snow. I could guarantee you that. So for Christmas, if you're looking for a Christmas present, this might be it. Alright guys, take care.